Alright, today we're going to be unboxing the EOTECH holographic hybrid sight. This is the HHS 2 model. So this is kind of a bundle package that EOTECH sells that comes with both their magnifier as well as their holographic weapon sight. So it does come in this plastic lockable case, very similar to some pistol cases out there. And up top is going to be your magnifier quick reference card, an EOTECH sticker, the EXPS2 quick reference card, as well as the description of the product warranty for both the magnifier and the holographic weapon sight. So like I said, this is a bundled deal. So in here you're going to get the G33 magnifier as well as the EOTECH EXPS2. Now this particular one is the EXPS2-2. That kind of denotes the reticle model that you chose. All right, so first we will be discussing the features of the EXPS2-2. We'll do some close-up shots so you can really take in some of the detail here. These are some of my favorite as far as optics go for 1x. They do great, they look great, and if you have an astigmatism, these definitely solve any of those issues with any of that blooming or the optic looking kind of like a star pattern. This seems to have fixed all my issues in regards to that. So first we'll talk about the construction, finish, and materials used here. So the hood, that's this portion here that you see screwed down onto the body of the optic itself. That's going to be constructed of aluminum, and it has laser etched logos on the side, both left and right, and then laser etched windage and elevation adjustments. That's going to be type 3 hard coat anodized in black. The body, that's going to be this portion inside of the hood here, is going to be constructed of polymer, and I'm unsure if this is a molded in black on this back portion here, or if this is the kind of more or less Cerakoted type finish that they use on the tan one, but nonetheless this is a matte black non-reflective coating. The mount on the bottom here, so this is an EXPS model, so it is going to come with that QD locking lever. That's going to be constructed of steel, as well as the lever constructed of steel, and then the lever for releasing it is going to be constructed of aluminum. All of those feature a black finish. The brightness adjustment buttons on the side here, so rather than the EXPS3 where the buttons are on the rear, because this one is being used with a magnifier, they're located on the left-hand side. Those are going to be constructed of rubber. They're very clicky to the touch. So both windows, the front and the rear window, are going to be 1.2 inches by 0.85 inches. The front window, that's going to be the window over here. That is going to be constructed of 1/8 inch thick glass. And then the rear window, the window you look through, is constructed of 3/16 inch thick laminate, and both feature a anti-reflective coating. So your field of vision here, that's going to be what you see when looking at something, say 100 yards. That's going to be 30 yards at 3 inches of eye relief. So for example, if you're 3 inches away from the viewing window, looking out 100 yards, your field of vision, how far or how wide you can see, is going to be 30 yards. And your eye relief here is basically unlimited, just like any other red dot or holographic sight. Moving on to the controls. So you're going to have your illumination controls located on the left side. You have an up and down button, and there are 20 brightness levels of adjustment here. So when turning it on, if you turn it on with the up button, this is going to run on an 8-hour timer. And if you turn this on with the down button, it's going to run on a 4-hour timer. And because this is the EXPS2 model, there is no night vision button, such as on the EXPS3. On the right-hand side are going to be your windage and elevation adjustments. The screws for those are going to be constructed of steel, and you're going to have your windage and elevation directions both laser etched on the hood and embossed on the optic body itself. There's going to be plus or minus 40 MOA of travel for both, and your adjustment per click is going to be 0.5 MOA at 100 yards when zeroing. So the reticle here, because this is the EXPS2-2, the -2 is going to denote the reticle that you have. And this one is the 68 MOA circle with your quadrant ticks. So you're going to have a top and bottom tick and a left and right tick. And this particular model is going to have two 1 MOA aiming dots. So there is a battery pre-installed in the box. This is going to accept one CR123 battery. And at setting 12, you're going to get 1,000 hours at room temperature. Your brightness does not fade as the battery is dying. However, an indicator that the battery is low, when you do turn it on and you see the reticle flash at you, that is indicating that it's time to change the battery. The other indicator is under heavy recoil, such as on something like a 308 AR-10 or SCAR. When you are firing this and the reticle starts blinking, then that's also an indicator of the battery running low. Let's move on to the G33 STS. So this is the G33 STS. STS denotes that this comes with the switch to side QD lever mount right here. So the body of the magnifier itself, that's going to be this portion right here underneath this rubber overmolding, is going to be constructed of aluminum, and it features a Type 3 hard coat anodized finish in black. You're also going to have a laser etched QR barcode on the side, as well as the serial number. Like I mentioned before, this does feature a rubber overmolded kind of grip or something as far as for you to flip it to the side. And it does have the EOTECH logo on the side there, as well as on the other side. In the rear here is going to be a diopter. This is to adjust it for the user's vision. So depending on your vision, you may need to adjust this in or out. And that may or may not change the actual magnification of the magnifier itself when you're adjusting that. As you can see, there are some zeroing adjusters, both on the top and on the right side here. These are to be used only after zeroing the EXPS2. So those are used to fine adjust the reticle inside of the magnifier. So as you look through the magnifier, you'll see the reticle, and if you see it kind of up, then you would need to adjust to reflect that and move it more towards the center of the magnifier. So the mount, like I said, this is the switch to side mount. It's constructed of steel and it features a black finish. There's a QD lever on the side here and a QD lever release right there. And you can flip this to flip to the other side. So you could flip this to where you could flip it to the left. And it also features a riser right here to match the added height of the EXPS2. All right, if you guys have any questions on the HHS2 bundle, just drop a comment down below and I'll do my best to get back with you. Thank you all for watching.